Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Nipple MMA. I'm your host, Terrace, and I'm here to discuss how DDP actually shut down Strickland over the weekend on UFC 312. So, in my opinion, what he did is not so much what Strickland didn't do, is what DDP didn't allow Strickland to do. Now, in their previous match, DDP was moving backwards a little bit. He wasn't throwing that many head kicks. He wasn't throwing that many. He was throwing leg kicks, but it was being blocked because he was allowing Sean to read those kicks. But in this second time around, in my opinion, what happened is that actually DDP was the cause of Sean Strickland not throwing that many strikes. And the reason why I say that is because if you have a look at the way Sean fights, he is really good on defense. That's the way he fights. If he moves forward, then he has more offense, but he wasn't moving forward. And he prioritizes defense. DDP also said that in one of his interviews. So I think if when I watched that fight, the main thing that I took out of it is that DDP, they increased the volume of strikes and the volume of different strikes that was thrown to throw Sean off his game because he wasn't sure where the next strike was going to come from. I've never seen DDP throw two leg kicks right after one another. I've never seen that. And he did that, I think, probably three times in that fight. Then what he would do is he would throw a body kick, but the body kick almost looks the same as a high kick. So he would lift up and he would throw a, say for example, a body kick. Then Sean Strickland was, pushing out his hands, trying to block a body kick. Next, what would happen is it would look the same as a body kick, but it is a question mark kick to the head. And how many times did he throw that? Plenty of times. So I think the way that he outsmarted Sean Strickland is by, like I said, throwing the volume and the different amount of strikes that he was throwing. So Sean couldn't get his offense going because he had to concentrate too much on his defense and he prioritizes defense. So, yeah, like I said, he couldn't get going because he needed to keep on thinking, oh shit, what's he going to throw next at me? Because everything almost looks the same, but it's not the same. And I also saw DDP doing some feints and just a lot of different things that Sean never thought of. And also, what was so good is that, of course, Sean made or tried to make that pact with DDP to stand and bang. And what happened? I think it was only in the third round, there was one, DDP took him down once. And the rest of the time was all stand and bang. All stand and bang. So that's my take on how I think DDP outsmarted Sean. Now, I can't say it was only DDP that outsmarted Sean. It was DDP's team. That's what most people, I think, are still missing in this whole equation is that it's not just the way DDP fights, it's the planning of the team and how they put things together and how things, you have the outcome of the things. So say, for example, with, let's say, Robert Whittaker. He was very strategic. He didn't lunge in. He was waiting and waiting for Robert to lunge in or to do that quick blitz. And as soon as he got that quick blitz, you could see they were ready with that with that left hand of his, or no, sorry, it was a right hand. He was ready with that right hand to stop Whittaker and knocked him down. Then when it comes to Adesanya, it was a completely different plan. And he got he worked he did he took a couple of or he had a couple of takedowns. He didn't do so much of the high kicks. He was doing more of his blitzing as well. But he was focusing on getting the back of Adesanya and finishing on the back. He almost did it in the first round. Sorry, it was at the second round. The end of the second round. The end of the first round. Anyway, I need to watch that again. In any case, so he finished him in the fourth round. So the way and the volume wasn't as much as the volume that he threw for Strickland. For Strickland, he threw loads, a different variety, and loads of the variety. Loads of low kicks, loads of body kicks, loads of head kicks, loads of overhand, going over Strickland's guard, coming down. And then only one shoot, one takedown. So yeah, be careful what you think of DDP. You think that he's not strategic. You think he doesn't. He's the way he does things doesn't look similar to all the other fighters that are out there. It looks the technique is so good, and that's not what it's about. This is a fight, and the thing is, DDP's technique is working. His strategy is working. He's changing the strategy while fighting is working. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on it. What do you think? What's the reason why you think DDP won? Do you really think that it was Sean Strickland that wasn't ready to fight, or wasn't ready to get in there? Because I could see the first two rounds Sean Strickland really tried. But DDP just outsmarted him, and the more or the further round 3, 4, the more the rounds went on, the more DDP figured him out and how to get past that guard or that crazy defense that he has. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, of course, and tell me what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.